Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Dark Hatred, who wanted the R-Jarja in Gundam Kimaris colors, and that's what we've got here. They sent really good directions as to the color scheme they wanted and the values to get it, so I really appreciate that. And yeah, this was a really good round for me. I end up doing quite a bit, and I'm making a conscious try to just be a better team player. Because, let me tell you, when you play this every day and you play this with a specific goal, like, getting good YouTube videos, it can be really easy to put yourself in a bad mood over basically nothing. And if I have been a bother and a drag to play with, I apologize. But, yeah, but I was, again, making a conscious effort here to try and be a better teammate, so you're going to see me hopefully sticking a little bit more with my team and trying not to lunge directly ahead into enemy territory. I get carried away sometimes, but not as badly as I could in a melee raid, so, because it has a lot of good ranged stun options, like those missiles, but the Jarja is largely a melee raid, so it's quite good, too. Yeah. This, good working with that teammate there. I've started to send nice, since a lot of people, I've seen people send thanks sarcastically. I've done it myself more than I should. So, but nice just does not feel as, tainted by misuse, mine or others, as thanks does. So, when I've enjoyed working with somebody like that, I've been trying to send nice instead of thanks, just as a habit. Just me. Yeah, and like I said, just trying to, this was a round where I was consciously trying to break some bad habits, and sarcastic, passive-aggressive tells is one of them, and I want to be rid of it, so, yeah. Let's see, decent damage to that. It has to be a support, and I'm not going to go chasing after it, because it decided to go in the middle of its own team. There's somebody over here attacking one of my allies, so I'm going to go after them, but unfortunately, I'm going to turn my entire back to the whole enemy team like a fool and get killed. So, yeah, that's just one of those things. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out the best way to describe it, but the way I said it on Twitter is just sometimes you have to put your ego away, because you can have a lot of very valid and correct ideas about how your team should be playing this. But if they're not, and you're sticking to that, and everybody's getting killed, it's time to recalculate your route a little bit, and that's what I'm trying to make a conscious effort to do. Because just getting super cranky when the team is when you're not working well with the team, and feeling like what it means is the team's not working well with you, it's not anything that's going to lead to anything positive. So yeah, sometimes you do just have to, put the ego away a little bit and see what you can do. And that is what I was trying to do here. I do get, like I said, I get carried away sometimes, but like right now, there's three of us. We're a little bit separated, pulling back rather than trying to find good ways to get at this Mark II would have been much smarter. But here I am, and I am in this fight. Luckily, my teammates have come back this way to back me up, so, which, doesn't always happen, so again, just doing it this way does pay dividends sometimes, because you will get teammates who come and help you. So let's see, I got that person way over there, and now I can help fight the things closer. There's one, almost dead. Got it. That's the nice thing about the Jarja's rifle. It's a weird rifle. It is an EPAC charging beam rifle, but because of that, if you don't charge the shots, it can fire very quickly. So. And it only takes 2 or 3 uncharged shots to stun, so it's a very versatile weapon. And I think the Zaku 3 also uses this version. There's a physically identical version that it operates slightly differently, and I believe it's the one that the Bawu has, which is a straight-up heat-based rifle. But yeah, so I just charged their gun cannon detector, which did nothing but get me killed. That's just kind of how it is. I remember consciously deciding to do that because I had no health left and I wasn't sure I could get anywhere worthwhile to repair. So, may as well get myself killed and come back in with full health and see if I can do something more helpful. But yeah, and just the nice thing about just giving up on how it was supposed to be and just seeing what I could do to, you know, be a little bit better was it really did result in some good rounds. It was a good feeling, and I am going to just dive after that gun cannon now because I can get it, and I can go right back and help the team, or get myself caught behind enemy lines, one or the other. But you know, but yeah. But it's just, you know, my personal opinion, not necessarily the truth, is that there are a lot of things in life where, you know, how it is supposed to be, or how you think you're supposed to be, or especially how you think everybody else is supposed to be, is going to do you more harm than good. And turning it around and, you know, thinking about what you can be, what you can do, is generally a lot healthier and, you know, frequently less malicious. Because there are rounds where I was feeling like downright hostile towards my own team, and that's no good. So, yeah, I just did a full combo at nothing because I was hoping to catch that Mark II. It was not ignorant of this fact, and yeah, just very nearly killed me. Had a teammate back me up, though, so I'm going to do the big chop and send a sorry because I did not mean to knock them over. And then I'm going to pay for it a little bit because I only had 70 health and just basically somebody breathed on me and I died. So, yeah, but let's see. Round is going pretty well. That's a Barzam that got me. I'm not sure whether it's using the normal bazooka or the shrapnel bazooka. In my opinion, shrapnel bazooka is the best Barzam weapon. The Mark II can use it too, but the Barzam, as I recall, has higher shooting stats, and it can just get so much mileage out of that thing. You know, put that on with some database links, and you can just destroy. Let's see, throw some missiles out. That is 3-on-1, and I really, you know, I want to help. I don't want to get myself isolated and killed, so it's just a matter of what can I do. One thing I can do is be right there and ready when somebody pushes an enemy towards me, which is what I've done. And we did, I think, at least for the moment, successfully rescue this person. Can try and wreck that thing's legs before it stands back up. I don't think number 3 is going to last much longer, but they're going to live longer than they would have if we had not gone after them. That Barzam has now used its roll, so it is dead. Oh, it lived. And got it. There we go. And now there's a Mark II here on me. But it was quite a little bit out of its reach, so got the assist on that, and that is fine. 30 seconds left. We've got a 3,500 point lead, and yeah, it's gone really well. And after a number of not great rounds with the Jarja and just rounds I didn't enjoy in general, this was just really fun. It was nice to feel like I was, you know, not being too much of a detriment to the team. Nice to feel like I was actually doing things and getting the kills we needed. And just trying to get that last second kill. Somebody else got the last second kill, but I landed a big chop on the Barzam that missed. So I didn't land it. I missed the landing. But that's fine. It was a great round, and I got no complaints. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, 5,500, about a third of our score, 100,000 damage. And overall, I remember it was a pretty good kill count. I think it was 10. Let's take a look. It was 10. 10 and 3. I'd say that's pretty solid. And yeah, so that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. Hope you enjoyed it, Dark. And till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Yeah, so you've probably heard me give this spiel before, but to be honest, it's easy to get into that bad mindset, and it's hard to get back out of. So, as I periodically said, if you've caught me on a bad day and I've just been terrible, I apologize. But yeah, I'm trying to work on it a little bit more, because when you're in that mindset, when you're thinking more about your team than what you should be doing yourself, or what your team should be doing for you, it does get easier. It does get better, and when we did clan matches a couple of weeks ago, it was kind of the same deal, like the same feeling, where just once we got to working as a team and, you know, communicating well and figuring out what we needed to do, we were doing fairly well. We're going to give it another go soon, because Gundamaniac would really like to get that high mobility Galbaldi Alpha. So would I. But yeah, I'm hoping to just, you know, get into the good mindset a little bit in advance of that if I can, and if I'm just, you know, if I'm hopefully feeling it. I think it'll go well. But just, I think, I don't know. Maybe there's a trick to keeping yourself in a good emotional state for playing games like this, for getting the right, kind of detachment from the kind of irritations this game can foster. But if there is, I don't know what it is. It may well be just beyond my personal brain meats too.